I apologize, people. I guess it was too long. The blog that I did was too long. So, but I can finish it. You made a blog yesterday, an hour long. Salute to you, Hassan. Talking about the music industry. Okay? You was talking about the music industry. We have a problem as bloggers, YouTube bloggers. We need to start giving people their credit when their credit is due. You wanted to talk about how the music industry does all these sex, like crazy sex stuff to rise up in the ranks. Everyone, shout out to Doggy Diamonds. Doggy Diamonds, it's Doggy Diamond's interview with Ale Vegas. You want to know anything about the industry and their little sex stuff that they do to little kids? All you got to do is watch Doggy Diamond's interview with Ale Vegas. That's all you need to do, people. The reason why you went after Funk Flex is because your boyfriend, African Bambaataa, he was promoting African Bambaataa. But you don't talk about the one that Charlemagne's on because they put African Bambaataa out there. That's the only reason why you don't talk about the radio station Charlemagne is on. You, like I said, because I couldn't upload it, you get mad at everyone else. You say you're a gangster. No, you say you're a murderer. Why haven't you put the people in the ground that molested your son? You say you're a gangster. Why haven't you beat the people up with a baseball bat that molested your son? You say you went to jail for attempt murder. Why haven't you stuck the people with knives that molested your son? You're undercover rat because you have your followers do your snitching for you. Why haven't you beat up the people that molested your son, put handcuffs on them, and drag them into the police station? Why? Monty Williams, people stop getting on him. I respect what he had to do. Hassan and his little nasty little followers, you don't know. It's not about Hassan. Monty's not scared of Hassan. You got to listen to his words. He's worried about his followers. Hassan's Campbell's followers, hurting him and his family. You got to listen to him. He's not worried about Hassan. He's worried about his followers doing something to his family. Hassan, why wasn't you? I think they had something in Harlem. I think there was a preacher out there talking against African Bambaataa. Why wasn't you out there? Why didn't you have the microphone? You know why? Because you're scared. That's why. I don't believe you. You got pictures. Shout out to the bloggers that provide us with this information. All you got to do, everyone is going, if I knew their names, I would shout them out for providing the information. Go to Hassan Campbell Exposure. You hugging up with African Bambaataa and he molested you? You're mad because African Bambaataa didn't get you into the hip-hop industry? African Bambaataa promised you some things, huh? That's why you know so much about that sex stuff. You try to cover it up and try to use as the hip-hop industry. That's what African Bambaataa promised to you. How you gonna shut? You ain't doing nothing to shut African Bambaataa down. That man is doing music videos in Brazil. You have such a strong following. Salute to your following. I'm not attacking you because of your following. I'm happy for you, man. Get your money, man. But if your followers were so Team Hassan, why haven't you guys loaded up a bus when African Bambaataa is in America? Went to African Bambaataa, went live, and said African Bambaataa molested me. You want to know why you haven't done that? That's your Bumba boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. That's why. I'll take the heat. I'll take the heat. African Bambaataa, what? He stopped giving you money? Y'all know my story. Now you all of a sudden want to do stuff because we, all of us, Monty, my fault if I forgot about some of your bloggers' names. I apologize. I'm going to start writing them down to make sure I give you guys your credit for providing us with this information. You have a big following, and I respect it. But you have a bunch of maybe pedophiles over there. I used to follow you. You talked about sticking hard up in a girl. Oh, I was only trying to make a point. You were molested. Why wouldn't you make a different point? Why wouldn't you make a different? You listen. You can't talk for the people that's been molested. You can't. The stuff that comes out of your mouth. How can you? About hurting other people's kids. But you won't go hurt the people that molested your son. I got it. You're evil, and nobody probably have seen this. And I'm going to shed the light on it now. You're so evil that you like knowing that your son got molested. I got molested. My son got molested. You know who did it. You know who the people that molested your son. And you haven't done nothing about it. Let me tell you something. As parents, the first thing we think about, I'm going to kill this person. But we have to think about it. This is what I'm going to do if it ever happens. It's happened to me. I have a daughter named Princess Valencia. She's about to turn 2. I have another daughter coming in February. Any man hurt my princesses, I'm bringing them to the torture chamber. And then when I'm done, he's going to have handcuffs on him. I'm going to walk him into the police station and say, next time, do your job. Once they lock me up, my bail bonds will be ready for me. Now I got to deal with a case of assault first. But at least I have to worry about assault first, then a murder. I'll never be able to see my kids again. I'll have people like you. I won't have people like you or Nature Boy taking advantage of my daughter's minds, taking advantage of my daughter's soul, taking advantage of our kid's soul. I'm going to think this through. As parents, all we think about when someone hurts one of our kids, one of our family members, I'm going to kill him. But I already told you what I'm going to do. I'm bringing that person to the torture chamber. He's going to feel my pain. Handcuffs on him. Then I'm walking him in to the police station and telling them, do your job. Next time, do your job. They're going to lock me up for assault first. Then my bail bondsman's going to come get me. Now I'm going to fight the case. I don't have to worry about a murder. I just have to worry about assault first. That's what you should have been doing for your son. But you know who did it. But you love having that power over your son. I got molested. My son got molested. He knows who did it to me. I know who did it to him. And you're a coward. I believe you know who did it. If you can't even do it for your boyfriend, African Bambaataa, can you at least do it for your son? Shouts to Queen's Flip. Go check it out, everybody. You making fun of your son. You ever thought that it was your fault? Oh, it was my wife's fault. She didn't let me see my son. You didn't try hard enough. You ever thought about that? Then you have the nerve to be, this is how much publicity you want. You want to slander your son, talking about having cocks in his mouth on Queen's Flip? And parading it around like your son wanted to get molested? That's how sick of an evil mind you have. You, Hassan, Nature Boy, Umar Johnson, Brother Polite, you all act like leaders. You guys are frauds. Umar Johnson, I'm going to get at you. You frauding our people with money. You're taking their money. Where's the school? Brother Polite, you're a scam artist. Brother, scam Polite. Nature Boy Carbonation TV. You remind me of Hassan Campbell. You're taking our families away in your little sex cult. And Hassan Campbell, you are. Let me ask you a question. Why in none of your videos you ever talk about Nature Boy? None. And you know about Nature Boy and Carbonation TV. You know about what Nature Boy has in that carbonation, that little sex cult of molesters, molesting their sisters and cousins, and you don't talk about that. But you're quick to go talk about Nicki Minaj's brother. You're quick to go talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. Why haven't you talked about Nature Boy and Carbonation TV? You talk about R. Kelly, but you won't talk about Nature Boy or Carbonation TV, huh? Why? Because you two are on the same mindset, but taking different paths of getting to the people's money. That's why? Is that why? I listen to everyone. Shout out to everyone that's blogging on Nature, on Hassan Campbell. I sit back and I listen to all of them. And I learn from them. And I take different points that they don't talk about. We're going to learn from each other. What they don't talk about. We don't want your followers. See, there's a difference. I keep saying Loyalty Family Organization is a breath of fresh air. I'm not going to ask anyone to subscribe to me. I'm not going to ask anybody to hit the like button. With my actions, people are going to love me. It's called Loyalty Family Organization for a reason. And over time, people are going to see. I don't want to be the spokesperson for people that's been molested, had drug addiction, have mental problems, different situations that's going on in our communities. I'm going to try to get them help. I don't want to be the spokesperson. I just want to get them help. I would subscribe to you. I felt bad for you. I did a blog a couple days for you, giving you my heart and trying to see, and just take you out of your evil soul and see why we are attacking you. And then your followers and you try to harm Monty and his family. And then I said, you know what? Hassan Campbell's all set. He's in that box with Umar Johnson, Nature Boy and Carbonation TV, Brother Polite. Anyone that is frauding or have a sex cult or abusing our community, I'm coming after. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You've been abusing the black community long enough. You want to beat up on Sonetta, want to be out there early in the morning. You know Sonetta's asleep. And you want to go try to beat up Sonetta. Hartford, Connecticut. Lowercase, Destiny, Destiny, Webster, 38@gmail.com. Destiny Webster, 38@gmail.com. I'm 170 pounds wet. Hartford, Connecticut. No gangster, just an island boy. I'm 170 pounds wet. Hit me up. Since you want to be a bully, right? I used to get bullied in school. I don't get bullied no more. I used to get bullied by racism. I don't get bullied no more. You are bullying the people's minds, taking advantage of real people that's been molested. And I'm tired of it. Now all of a sudden, you want to have your followers, your people, start an organization. Let me guess. So when African Bambaataa is back in America, they're out there, but you're not. They're fighting your fight. As usual. African Bambaataa is your boyfriend, and you're upset that because he didn't get you in hip-hop. And you're so evil-minded. You know who molested your son. But since I got molested by African Bambaataa, I know who molested my son. And you like holding that over his head. And you're such a coward because you know who did it. You're such a coward and you know who did it. And you haven't done nothing. You're a coward. And I used to follow you. I unsubscribed when you was talking about driving hard. I unsubscribed. Because no man that's been molested would talk that way. None. You know what man would talk that way? A lying fraud. And I'm speaking the truth. No man would say, I will drive hard in your kids that's been molested. You're a liar and you're a fraud. And I'm always going to put this in my videos. Murderer, gangster thug. Why haven't you hurt the people that molested your son? You know why? Because you're the devil. You know who molested your son, and you are a coward because you haven't done nothing about it. evil. And one day, your evilness will be right in front of your face. Why haven't you hurt the people that hurt your son? Loyalty Family Organization. Everyone take a look back at this video. Loyalty Family Organization. We are all blessed because we make ourselves blessed. The Saint Tommy and King, you done know.